my art dudes? It's No The Art here with another speed art adventure. Today I am making fan art of the fan art Game Gyaru. I've said this before in a previous video, but I love the aesthetic of Game Gyaru girls. If you don't know who they are the female embodiment of the Game Grumps in 90s anime fashion. When the Game Grumps announced these girls, I think everyone who loves the Game Grumps love them even more now. How could you not? 90s anime is where it is at, especially that I combined it with Cowboy Bebop. Now, if you have never watched Cowboy Bebop, I highly suggest watching it, especially since Netflix is doing a live action, which I hope they do not ruin the way they did Death Note. My goodness, like how can you... I'm not even gonna get into it. So today I thought I could talk about my anime journey, what started it all and how I came to be where I am today with anime. So my anime obsession began when I was 7 and I was given my first Pokemon card. It was a Ponyta and I think a Leaf Energy. And when I say obsessed, I mean obsessed. I had the bedspread. I had all 150 original Pokemon cards. Got the islands. Got Japanese cards. Got second generation, not all of them. And then I think I got some cards that came for a video game that you could play. Some energies, trainer cards. Here is where it is at. Boom. Got a foil Venusaur. Sadly, no foil Charizard. Got a foil Blastoise. And all original 150 with gym leader cards as well as kind of off art. Some I have foils for, some I don't. My first Pokemon card was a Ponyta. Not the specific card, but yeah. Look at its glory. Look at it. And no, they are not for sale. Oh, anyone remember the Mew card from the first Pokemon movie? This is what you got. I think they did this for the remake? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Trainer cards galore. Oh, and a card fell out. I had wall stickers, t-shirts, birthday cakes, birthday cards, plushies, the games, manga. I was full blown. Like, my family knew exactly what to get me for birthdays, Christmas, Easter, other random holidays that I got presents, the Tooth Fairy, whatever. I did slide into Digimon around 5th grade. Angelomon and Zephyrmon are the best. Don't fight me on it. I was obsessed with Pokemon up until 6th grade. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love Pokemon, but I moved on to better things like Saturday morning cartoons. My Saturday mornings got a lot more interesting as the WB and 4Kids began to show anime series like One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Cardcaptor, Shaman King, and Mew Mew Power. Saturday just didn't seem to fill the void of my anime existence. So luckily, Cartoon Network knew how to fill that. My after-school programming was filled with Toonami, until it moved to Saturday evenings. I was filled with Sailor Moon, Inuyasha, Rurouni Kenshin, Yu Yu Hakusho, and more. Once I got to high school, the internet opened up the possibilities of fan art and fan fiction. I wrote a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Fanfiction. in high school. Maybe a little bit of middle school. Fanfiction.net. I dived more into manga and anime box sets though. Ouran Host Club and Fruits Basket were my first box sets. The list of manga will be too long for this post or this video. I also had Shonen Jump magazine every month until I graduated from high school. Now if you don't know what Shonen Jump is, it's a magazine that had shonen, so like One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Naruto, I think now it had Demon Slayer in it, and so I got to read almost the entirety of Naruto before they did Shippuden, and One Piece, and it had like Claymore, but then it also had like random shown in it just to give you kind of an idea of the manga, so you'd be like, oh, maybe I'll buy the full like set later on. And it was a lot of fun to read, and sometimes you got little like posters or you got cards or something like that. You got something a little fun with it as well. So, my math guru people, if you can figure out how many magazines I got from about middle of 9th grade to my senior year of high school, so that's 3.5 years, you get a magazine a month, let me know in the comments. I would say I was living my best life. I was head over heels about anime, so much that I wanted to go to Japan. It was my #1 bucket list thing that I wanted to do. I bought books on how to learn Japanese. I bought traveler's guides on Japan. I even had my room set up in a somewhat Japanese style, or at least what I could do with the American stuff that I had. I wanted to become those schoolgirls that I read and watched and loved so much. Sadly, I felt like I had to hide my love of anime when I was in school. My friends knew my love of anime, but I don't think they really knew my love for anime. I felt like I wasn't being my full self. I had all this anime and manga and not really anyone to talk to about it or connect with on a friendship level. The internet was great. I got to meet a lot of people who had similar interests like me. Remember, this was before the idea of catfishing and understanding of all the weird, creepy people on the internet. It wasn't until I got to college where I met like-minded peers and could share in the love of anime. I didn't watch a lot of new anime that came out during that time. It was mostly catching up on the anime that I missed in high school, like Full Metal Alchemist. During college, I felt like I still wasn't being my full self. I was just playing a role that I thought was expected of me. I didn't know what my identity was. I didn't have any passions or interests that I could solidify as my own. The things I enjoyed were the things I enjoyed as a child. I thought I couldn't love them anymore because I was becoming an adult and needed to like other adult things. After graduating college, I fell into a depression of what I wanted to do with my life. Who was I? Where did I want to be or see myself in 5, 10, 15 years? It was like I was having a midlife crisis and I was only 21. My boyfriend, now my husband, showed me a YouTube channel called Geek and Sundry, and I found that you can be an adult and love the things you did as a child and more. It was like a gateway had opened for me. I found my interests and loves and was not shamed for loving them. My inner self became a child at heart. After that realization, I grew in positivity about myself and everything I did. Also, since dating my husband, we have watched a lot of anime. Some of my favorites in shows and movies are Erased, One Piece, Demon Slayer, Your Name, A Silent Voice, and Millennium Actress. I have to say, dating my husband at the time, it really pulled me back into my Pokemon love. I played the Alolan Pokemon. I had some of the other Pokemon games which I had played but I hadn't really finished, and so being able to express my love of the things I did when I was younger was really nice. It was great to see how going from the Game Boy, playing like Pokemon Blue and Red, and then going to the Game Boy Color and playing Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Silver, and wishing and hoping to finally get that 3D look and seeing it in the Alolan Pokemon game and the Pokemon Sword and Shield game was really refreshing. I cried when I first played the game, just because like this is the beginning. This is something new and different. And then when they had Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, and you played that first game, and you got to see all that Pokemon, it was, I felt like I was a kid again. It was great. It was wonderful. I love where my life is right now. I have passion and interests that I really care about. It makes life more interesting. I hope that you find what makes you happy to get up each day. Also, that you still enjoy and love the things that you loved as a kid. You may have grown up, but that's okay. You can still love the things you did as a kid. It shouldn't be seen as a shaming or bad thing that you still love the cartoons that you watched as a kid or the books that you loved as a kid. I had recently bought some of my childhood favorite books just because I am a nostalgic person, and I like to have those happy memories with me of reading those books or playing those games or watching those shows. And I think it's really great when you can have that in your life. I think that's how you see happiness, and it helped me get out of kind of the funk that I was in. So in my final words, do what makes you happy. Make sure that you are wearing a mask, staying hydrated, eating and sleeping well, and remember to art on, my dudes. Just a reminder that I have a Patreon now. I see that it says you are 18 up. I assumed that I clicked that thinking I would have that kind of content, but I don't think I do, so it's okay if you click on it. I don't have any risky things on there yet. Also, I've tried searching my name and I can't seem to find myself, but if you check out the link below, it will take you there. My goal right now is 10 patrons to have a sketchbook reveal video, so if you want to see like art from when I was in high school, I also have some pictures of when I was in middle school. I'll have to like search for those a little bit. I had taken them to my job, and I was going to show them to my 6th grade students, but I never got around doing it. So, if you want to check out more content than what I have here on YouTube or on Instagram, please join as a patron. My $3 tier gives you a lot of fun access to things that I don't publish on Instagram. A lot of pieces that I work on or I sketch out, but then I just kind of fall away and don't really do anything with them. So again, check out my Patreon. And if you like what you see, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.